Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry. My name is Bryan, and this is Eyebeam, and this is our to scale show. I'm going to walk you around a little bit so we can see some of it. This is our little entryway, and down at the back we have the work by the current residents. After the last couple months of work by all of us, we're all showing a couple of different pieces. Let's start here at Solitary Gardens. Solitary Gardens. Maybe Solitary Gardens wants to give the general gist
of what we're looking at.
Yeah,
it's super cool. So this is actually just a blueprint of a solitary cell. So you get an understanding of what the space would be for the garden bed. Or the eventual garden bed. The only place that you can plant and grow things is a space where there's not immovable objects.
Right.
So the actual space of movement is the space of transformation. And then what we've been working on through Eyebeam is the online platform, which is still in development, but there's an example of it here that you can kind of interact with. And you see that the design of the online platform is in relationship visually to the sort of architecture of the cell itself.
Nice. So it's giving people a chance to kind of interact with the actual dimensions of this construct, right?
Yeah, to the cruel and unusual punishment of solitude.
Right. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is Nico Koppel's work now. It's 3 VR headsets letting people experience 360 degrees a New York City crime scene right after the aftermath of a police-involved shooting, and it's narrated by the survivor. This is Pam's Loom coming together. Pam's Loom is basically, she's making an open source jacquard loom, which is meant to sort of let people subvert some of the limitations of traditional textile manufacturing. This is Brendan Burns' continuation of his Theseus project, which is a analog synthesizer style digital synth. It's meant to let musicians and visualists create original compositions in a sort of patch bay type system. This is IAPA Repository by Salome and Io. It's about the future, is what I've been told to say about it. It's about the future specifically as hypothetically being imagined by a population that has not had access to this kind of space to imagine, right? Space. This is work by Richard and Frederick. They are experimenting with resolution and kind of fractal imagery, including some amazing prints that get down to the very, very microscopic level. I think you need a microscope to see some of these things. It's in the tens of microns or something like that. Really beautiful images. And here we have Dark Room. Here we have Annalie Kohler's work, where she's been exploring architecture and synthetic grown materials and hypothetical kind of uses. This is Nancy. Nancy has been doing some similar grown material work, but more about the human body and its relationship to the environment. This is Tal's work. Tal's been engineering bacteria, and there's some fun, dangerous bacteria in here, actually. It's the most dangerous one. And this is some of my work. This is an exploration of pseudo-random number generators and their internal aesthetics. The aesthetic, trying to find an aesthetic of things that are not really supposed to have their own aesthetic. They're supposed to just be chaotic systems. And that's about it for the to scale works. So this is Bryan Ma signing off. Thank you. Bye-bye.